used against you. I see. So he's also charged with abandonment. Is it out of the same transaction?
Yeah, we had a long discussion with him this morning.
I don't know anything about it. Let's find.
This is a textbook example of why your right to remain silent matters. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, the best thing you can do is say nothing. Many people end up hurting their own case just by talking.
Out what's going on, please.
On April 11th, 2025, an officer was dispatched to an unknown incident or accident, excuse me, and noticed a vehicle, a pickup truck, illegally parked in the front yard of the residence. There were fresh tires, skid marks, a broken wheel and axle visibly appeared to be damaged.
Too much. Now let's pause for a second. This isn't a simple parking mistake. A pickup truck slammed into a parked Jeep with enough force to break the axle. That's far beyond careless driving. It's reckless and dangerous.
Ram truck to a legally parked red Jeep Compass. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant, and then, sorry guys, it said that the damage to the Jeep was brought on $5,000. The defendant admitted to driving the truck. It was later identified. The officer also made contact with the wheel witness, who said that he witnessed the defendant in the white truck in the driver's seat behind the wheel and observed an exit vehicle from the driver's side door.
Then the driver admits he tried to leave the scene. That's a serious problem. Not only does it suggest he knew he was guilty, but it also makes it much harder to argue that he wasn't the one behind the wheel. Imagine waking up to find your car destroyed.
Upon exiting the vehicle, the witness observed he was not stumbling. And then the will witness observed slurred speech and strong odor of alcohol beverage emitting from the defendant's breath and person. The defendant also admitted that he was trying to clear the scene and go home, but his vehicle was stolen. The officer made contact with the defendant, who was detained, and noticed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. And the officer then conducted a standardized field sobriety test, where he witnessed. Sorry, Your Honor, the DIMS leaves off and does not show the standardized field sobriety test results. The officer asked the defendant his intoxication level. The defendant said he was at a 6 out of 10. The defendant said he does not believe it was safe to operate his motor vehicle at this level of intoxication. But had an 11-year-old passenger.
He did not.
I'm sorry, he did not. He did not. I apologize. Just a moment to see if I can.
In your front yard. What would you do? In court, the judge isn't just upset. He's tearing apart the prosecution's report piece by piece. If the evidence isn't solid, the court has no choice but to acknowledge that. And here,
Judge, I'm going to tell you that's kind of where the DWI investigation stops. The first response that I have is that no field sobriety tests were performed. It also, the credibility of the wheel witness was never discussed in the DIMS, whether the officer found them credible or reliable, etc. So I really can't make a lot of sense out of.
It's like the DIMS you're reading these like going through a drive-through, man. I mean, really, who's writing the reports?
Yes, Your Honor.
Over and over and over. I mean, really.
Trying to see if I can find anything else.
Case after case, we're just.
So Judge, things don't say it, don't say or.
here's where it gets heavy. The judge speaks directly to the defendant with genuine concern, practically pleading with him to turn his life around before he ends up in worse trouble. You don't often see this kind of emotional moment from the bench, and it leaves a lasting impression.
What is the results of those field sobriety tests, and we do not have an officer back yet.
How on earth am I supposed to find probable cause when Mickey Mouse is writing these reports?
I don't say. I don't know why it's not in the DIMS. Obviously, we didn't write it in here. We represent what is written in there. And so I understand your frustration. I'm highly frustrated.
Mr. Kubler, I'm gonna find no probable cause in your case. Don't kill anyone. You know, every single day on the news, how many people die in our county because of a DWI? How many? Every single day. We lead the nation in alcohol-related collisions and fatalities because of boneheaded moves that are made day in, day out. Now, this is not to say that they may not indict this case at a later time, but be whatever, just don't kill someone, please.